I would like to introduce Bob Clegg here, who is, as most of you know, because you've shown up here to my Nana's lovely home, is running for Congress in Congressional District 2 against a guy named Paul Hodes. Bob and I go back now, I suppose, a couple of years. We worked closely on the Mike Huckabee for President campaign. He's a good guy. Honestly, there's not enough good things I could say about him, so I'm going to keep it brief. Bob's one thing actually that struck me when I did start first working with Bob was it was something with a liquor store, and Bob could fill you in later. They had a hole in their parking lot, and they wanted $1 million to repave it. Bob was the only senator, to my knowledge, that actually went out there to take a look at this hole. Now, Bob's had a career in construction. Take a look at the hole and said, this doesn't cost $1 million to fix. And went back and he made his opinion heard and his voice heard, and I think we got away for less than $100,000 on that job. So, you know, Bob's the type of guy that's out there actually working for New Hampshire to save us a buck. That he actually cares, that he took the 5 minutes out of his day, or maybe it was 15 or 30. And that's really why I like Bob and why I'm supporting him for Congress, and not just because I know him. So without any further ado, I'm going to let him say a couple words here.
Thank you very much, Bob. Bob and I worked on a presidential campaign, and it was fun because Bob was a bodyguard, I was a bodyguard. Bob drove cars, I drove cars, we both parked cars, we both went shopping for the candidate. I mean, we did everything together. It was one of those where everybody did everything. We even shoveled a few sidewalks to make sure the candidate didn't fall down and break his leg. So we actually had Ed Rollins, I don't know how many of you know, he's very big in politics nationwide, and he actually said to me, Senator, I don't get New Hampshire. Usually when all you folks, or when we're someplace else and everybody jumps on board with a candidate, all they want is their picture with the camera and the candidate. He said, but in New Hampshire, he said, doesn't matter how young or how old, you all pitch in and actually get it done. And that's what we explained to him is that's the New Hampshire way. We don't just say, okay, somebody else do it. We actually do it ourselves.